We're on the air.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mail Call.
This guy worked very hard today.
Did he? What did he do?
We went to a adults, well, no, that's not what they're called. Old people's home. Retirement home, whatever.
Assisted living,
And
yeah.
he was a gem.
Nice.
He tiptoed around from chair to wheelchair to, and he talked to everybody, and he was so good.
That's great.
He laid there very quietly and didn't talk to anybody, which he didn't want to do. And then Sizzle got up and talked to everybody.
Oh, good.
It was very nice.
Yeah, Larky's the social one.
Yeah, he is something.
Yeah.
He also tried to have an appetizer for his dinner of a Kleenex.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Larky.
So I took that out of his mouth, and at least it was a Kleenex. It could have been a whole towel.
Oh, very true.
Okay, so here we go. What have we got here? Protect abortion rights. I really think they should be protected, but I'm not sure by me at the moment. Like I got enough troubles. Oh. There we go. You can have that one.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I really don't want to see anymore, really.
Do you want one, Jimmy?
20.
Here, big guy. Here, come on.
Okay. Okay. This bank, they try and save papers, and I'll tell you, it's not easy. They've got three different accounts on one piece of paper here, which is very strange. Whatever. Forget it. What the hell? Doesn't matter. Go on. Go on. Okay, that goes there. Do you watch those? Do you ever use those?
No.
I don't either. Okay. Silent SDPMC from Woodstock, Georgia. Carlene White. That's me.
I'll take that.
Oh, she needs that.
Thank you.
It's from a silent CP.
Silent CP.
I've been a silent CP for almost 5 years, and I really enjoy watching all the happenings at Crazy Acres. I have nothing but the utmost respect for what you and your staff and volunteers are doing to help those in need. Please don't stop. This is an article from our local newspaper that comes once a week, and I know you are looking for anything about dog parks, so I hope this helps. That's from Randy Penwell. Okay. You with it? Hey, wake up, Charge.
Got it.
There we go. Oh, look. Oh, that's a pretty dog park. Look at that. Recreation for all. Playground equipment and dog park. Isn't that terrific?
Nice.
God, that really puts it to you.
It looks like a kid's playground.
Well, it's kids' toys, but
Right,
they're
but
kids'
for
toys
dogs.
that dogs could use, and they would, you know. Get up and over and round. You have a goat in there, they'd be fine, you know. Huh. Very nice. Well, I'll read that in detail later on. Oops. Okay, and this is Janine and I. It's not Janine and I, that's me. Her name is on it, just in case I hit a tree. Yeah, that ended up with more money than I thought.
Well, that's a good thing.
Well, it is. I thought, I'm paying for an awful lot of hay. It's really time she contributed some of this hay thing. She has been contributing in the different, you know.
Oh, yeah.
She got plenty of money in there for hay. I just didn't know it.
Gotcha.
Okay, so this is something else, paycheck. You got it. And then this goes over here.
Okay. Well, let's do package number
I did
one.
it.
Okay. Hold on. Still got
Hold on.
packages.
It's not bras, because I got my bras.
Not bras today.
No, it's not bras. At least I don't think so. You never know. It's only to Service Dog Project anyway.
All right, we'll wait and see what.
To open, tear here.
Oh, that's an easy
All right,
one.
I'll try that. Yep, I got it.
That.
How about that? How about those break up? Oh, that's Band-Aids. It was me.
Uh-oh.
You're not going to believe this, but we don't have a salt and pepper shaker in the kitchen.
Oh, you told me that the other night.
Only that great big thing of salt.
Yeah.
So that's salt and pepper shakers for the kitchen.
Okay.
And these are Band-Aids. You always need Band-Aids.
Okay.
Okay, we did that part. There we go. You can put those in the kitchen.
All right, hold on. Too many things going here. All right. Look at that. It's kind of heavy.
Kind of heavy. And that's not from anybody either. It's a very challenge of the day.
What else did you order?
I don't know. That's not a tremendous purchase, you must admit. These are opening weird.
Oh, look at that.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Oh, yes. Okay. Those are the ones that smell fun. You know, they're not edible. Sorry. There you go. Put your head in there.
Yes, I haven't used those particular ones.
Casey
but-
Nestor. There you go. Those are not bad.
I've been spelling your name wrong. Sorry about that.
Those are not bad. I almost approve of those. Because they can get to smelling pretty funny.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
That.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't know, Larky. We'll have to wait and see. It's kind of heavy.
Oh, try this one.
I don't know. We'll see, buddy.
It's just Service Dog Project.
Yeah.
Oh, see, this way. That's good.
We'll see.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it made a
might
noise.
be. It might be.
Oh, yeah.
So
Everybody get up. Everybody
look
wake
at
up.
that. Yeah, everybody heard that.
Everybody heard that one.
Oh, girl. Oh, girl.
Whoa. Get out the way. Get your nose out of the way.
Oh, back up a little bit.
There they are.
Oh,
boys.
guys.
Now, here, you can have those. I'm afraid you're going to have to give them to me out of the big thing up there.
Okay, all right.
And very nice, thank you. We'll get you a cookie. Want a cookie? You'd like a cookie.
Hold on.
Yes, we'll get a cookie. We're going to say please over there.
Okay, guys, ready?
We're going to get please over there.
They're the same thing. They're the same thing. Chin chin. Sizzle. And right.
Okay, now that you've given him a great big cookie, which is certainly very nice of you to do that. Here, you can have that much. I just watched Dr. Paul give a lecture on cookie distribution.
Okay.
Dogs don't, and he's right, dogs don't know the difference between a little cookie and a big cookie.
Oh.
So if you
she
have a dog
cut it
that's
in
gaining
half?
weight, break it up. They could
Okay.
give them a little piece of cookie and they'd be just as happy. This particular bunch of dogs, with this particular size cookie, it's big, I use them early morning because I want something in their stomach before breakfast. So I am trying to fill their stomach.
Okay,
So, but that's the only time I should be feeding a whole cookie to anybody.
gotcha.
See, they're all done already anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. That's
All
all.
right, we know.
She's got 'em, you're right.
From, right?
They're all gone. Ugh. No.
All done, all done, all done. I wanted to see if there was anything in there, who it was from.
Oh, did you look to see whether that?
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that was one. Okay, watch out, Jim. I gotta go over on that side. Let's move this. Put this over here. Ah. Okay. Alrighty. SDP mail call. Thank you, Crafty. Okay.
I'm really listening. I'm
So,
reading this.
Jan W. So, has there been a change of practice about shatting that there's no longer a guaranteed shat winner if more numbers are put on the board than maybe sold?
You know,
Plus, no longer any money gift, just certificate.
I'm glad you bring it up. I ran that thing for 10 years. That's what I did, was to give a prize money and things. I am not running it now. It has been removed from my care. I have nothing to do with it, so I have nothing to say. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that I have run for years that's changing, which is painful to me. I ran it a certain way, and that's not it now. So, bitch to somebody else. No, I don't mean to be that. Yes, I do. There's a lot of stuff that's just not necessarily the way I would do it. Which is, that happens when you retire. That happens when you retire.
Okay. Barb V. Do the dogs get a lot of treats at the senior centers?
A lot of who?
Do the dogs get a lot of treats at the senior
Treats?
centers? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Well, no, not today. And they just walk around, and the only time they get treats is that if we're at the senior center where we play with the frying pan.
Ah.
And then I take the little tiny bones
Yeah.
and drop it because it makes a noise, and they get the,
Okay.
But that is because on some of these senior homes or whatever, there are people who are not quite capable of using their hands or things like that, and so I have them hold the frying pan in two hands, and then we drop the cookie in it, and the dog comes and eats the cookie, so they can pat the dog and take a picture or whatever they want to do, and then the dog goes away. And that's the only time they get cookies out. Mine don't get treats for being good dogs. They get patted in the head and told they're good dogs, and if they don't, they get scolded. So treating because of behaviors, I've never done it. I just don't do it. As again, there may be changes around here, but I don't do it. I give a lot of treats when I feel like it, but it hasn't got anything to do with their training. Otherwise, their training, that's what's in my daily doggy for tomorrow. Not my daily doggy, the newspaper article, I think, is on the fact that the dog trains you to give him a treat.
Yeah.
I think that's what's in my newspaper article for tomorrow. It's funny because at that I don't send her today. I said, oh, I was really so pleased with tomorrow's article for the newspaper. And somebody had the nerve to say, what is it about? I said, I don't know. Because I'd forgotten. Which was really kind of typical, but, you know, that's the way it goes. Can't expect it all.
Jan W., what does Larky do when he goes up to everyone at the senior homes? Lick them or look for scritches?
He doesn't lick them, because that's not forbidden. That's not allowed around here. He just stands there. Just stands there and talks to them.
Nice.
But he almost makes the point of going around,
Oh, yeah.
working the crowd.
Yeah,
They might
that's
have a
him.
cookie, you know.
That's him, though.
That's him. He likes
Yeah,
it.
that's his personality.
Oh, and then the brilliant thing they did today, I let them run over at Meredith, which is what, 110 acres or something?
Hmm.
And they were whipping around and things, and all of a sudden I saw, oh my God, was somebody with another dog.
Uh-oh.
This is a pack of dogs, these three. They are a pack, there's just no two ways about it. And I had to get the window down, and of course by then I forgot which button to push for the window. I finally got the window down, and I screamed, get in the car!
Yeah. Oops.
I didn't
Look at
do that.
her.
Don't pay attention.
It's okay, Sizzle.
Just stay over there, Sizzle.
It's okay, Sizzle. Oh, she's
I'm talking about
barking.
this morning. So I yelled, get in the car.
Yeah.
And they turned and they ran right in the car.
Excellent.
They could have killed that person and dog.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They spun right around and came. I thought, oh my God, thank heaven. They're good.
Well, that was yesterday. Like yesterday, they were in A field, and they were way down and back. I couldn't even see them. And I called them, and all three of them came running right in the house.
Yeah, they're supposed to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the people were shocked at this adult home thing. The three of them are lying there, and they said, you know, could you let one of them get up to see what he looks like? So of course, him, said, get up. He pops up, stands there,
Yeah.
lie down, lies down.
Nice.
He knows the routine, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Roxy's mom, did Janine make it back, and will Carl go back with her?
Carl is
With Olaf,
Carl is
right?
back with-
Okay, Angie, I think those big cookies are also often fed in the barn when they close the kennels. Not the big ones. They have little smaller ones down in the barn that they use when they put the dogs back in the kennel. The little snap treats.
They have big ones in the barn for something because we go through a lot of them.
They have them, but they don't.
When do they
don't.
give them those?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But I know when they go back into their kennels,
They're
they
supposed
use the
to.
little snap.
The
smaller
purpose of
treat.
that is to get them to come in and turn around
Mm-hmm.
so that their tail is not in the gate.
Oh, the kennels. Okay, at night. The kennels at night. Yeah, they might give them one of the big ones at night.
Could be, because that
When-
would make sense because you want to fill their stomach overnight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's do a little refresh.
I don't know how we're going to make out on the chicken shatting. They know that I'm into this hay business of trying to feed the hay. I'm not in the business of it, but I'm buying hay to feed the rescued animals. They have their own budget and they do buy a lot of hay themselves, but I am also buying it. And so I had put up a board if people would like to donate $10. I will get that board out probably in tomorrow's email. If anybody wants to donate $10 toward the hay problem, then that would be wonderful. So both of, well, I think, I don't know, have they put up another shatting board?
I have no idea.
See, I'm not doing it now,
Yeah,
so I don't know.
I have no idea.
But if there is another short shatting board, I will put up the link to that too, so you get your choice. I don't want to cut them off, but nonetheless, if you people want to buy a bale of hay, that would be wonderful.
Mhm. Okay, we have another one.
And they are 100, well, except for Wallace, I think they're all volunteers. Wallace gets paid to ride.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's $25 a ride or something,
Mm-hmm.
which is very cheap.
Yes.
But for the most, I don't know of anybody else that draws a salary at all,
Mm.
or any money.
Yeah.
I think they are a very giving type organization.
Mm-hmm.
Including the guy that owns the joint.
Yeah.
When they started, I just talked to Janine today about it. When they started over there were, quite a few people working around. He bought in a porta potty for them.
Oh, wow.
And then he redesigned the tack room. I could live in that tack room.
Nice.
It's a big outfit that what the hell? Nice as can be about the whole thing. Another interesting thing I noticed, he has one building with 3 smokestacks coming out of it, and the smoke is billowing out of it. And I thought, that's odd. And then I realized all those trees that have the blue tape running between them, and the big pot at the end, that's maple syrup he's collecting.
Oh, is it cooking it?
And I think he's cooking it with
Okay.
those 3 smokestacks have smoke coming out the top, and he goes through a shitload of firewood. I know that
Well, that's-
because I've seen it down in the woods. He's got piles and piles of firewood down there
Mm-hmm.
that he brings up by the tractor. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
No, it's a nice place. God, the guy's very nice. And we didn't kill one of his relatives today. Oh God, that would have been very awkward.
Carla says Mark gives the big ones and Carly gives the small ones. Okay. Doesn't matter.
about
They
right.
get treats.
No,
They get, Lila May, just asking since I don't know, are you required to show their vaccination papers at the senior centers?
some of them. Yes, we have them in my glove compartment of the car,
Okay.
but I don't know when I've had to show them last.
Yeah, that's an
A
interesting
lot of these
question.
senior centers are related. So you check in with one, you've checked in with all of them. But
Mhm. Oh. Roxy's mom says ERN is a wonderful organization. I 100% agree with you, Carlene.
they're very nice. What the hell? On we go.
Mm-hmm.
And the concept of dealing with the donkeys, I started with donkeys. Well, I didn't really. I've had dogs my whole life, but I've had donkeys for a pretty long time too. And those donkeys put my kids through college.
Mm-hmm.
They really, we were $1,000 a day for a lot of days all summer long. And that paid the tuition for my 2 daughters.
Nice. Lady Barber, you have the true meaning of retirement. You only do the fun stuff. You seem to really love going to the retirement homes and letting your dog show those folks what well-trained and loved dogs is like. What a wonder time. Sure wish I could meet them, loving them from a distance.
It was a fun hour. They asked questions the whole time, and I'm getting pretty good with a snappy answer.
Mm-hmm.
The one I love is when somebody says, "Where do you get your puppies?" And I say, "You take a boy dog and a girl dog and put them together and you get puppy dogs." And that makes everybody laugh. But there's a lot of those. I've got a lot of one-liners that now are. One woman said today, "You were really a stand-up comedian." I said, "You're right." And several of them have read my article. One of them stood up and said, "There's this woman in the newspaper that writes an article about, I read it every day." And I said, "That's me. That's me."
Nice.
So it was really a very, very enjoyable time, and it was nice to laugh.
Mm-hmm. Ducky, it is my understanding that shatting will continue without monetary prize. Winners will receive shat upon certificates only. I think there's something else too, but I'm not sure. I can't remember what.
I heard a shirt or something.
Something, yeah.
I heard
there's something.
something out of the doggy bag.
Okay.
I think is what I don't really know.
Yeah, I know there's something else besides the certificate.
which they've not asked me to sign.
Okay.
Well, I don't think there was a winner this time.
There wasn't.
Yeah.
No.
See, I didn't have that problem. God, I used to feed 8 dogs at once.
Yeah.
They look real busy. I don't know. I just, go ahead.
Brenda H. I wonder if anyone could record Carlene's 3 dogs running at Meredith. It would be fun to see that.
I could do that next time Judy is here. They run. I've tried, and it's on my cell phone. If anybody wants to come and look at my cell phone, but I don't know how to get it off my cell phone. I don't know. I got problems with stuff like that. I'm so delighted you got this thing fixed.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I used to do.
Well, why didn't you do it sooner?
Well,
What was
because
wrong with it?
it was just, it looks like they put this antivirus on, and it had, it was part of Chrome, so it was blocking Explore. It didn't like Explore. Yeah, the what you use here to view the internet.
Yeah, that's that
Yeah,
second one
this.
up there, right?
Well,
That thing.
this one.
And so the bottom one doesn't like the second one?
No, so the bottom one had a piece of software that works with the second one
Really?
that was blocking Explore's site.
And you figured that out?
Yeah, so
Jesus.
I just disabled that piece of software that was in there because you don't really need it.
That's so far beyond me.
And then it worked, so.
Don't touch it.
Uh,
Just leave it. I won't touch it. I won't go near it.
Okay, Roxy's mom. Do you ever talk at the senior homes about your animal episodes jobs?
I talk about anything. Anything that's what I start with is those oddball things I've done there, and it's just whatever develops. They start asking questions and stuff rolls, and I talk for an hour and 10 minutes,
Wow.
and I never shut up. And everybody was laughing and carrying on and asking questions. I mean, they were participating. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It works.
Linda asks, where is Lynn? Lynn is off today. It's her day off, but she's around. Be sure, how can there not be a winner in the chicken chatting?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, because
You'll have to ask Lynn. That's what I was always the nearest one to it. So how could you be without? I don't know. I don't know. That's not my bag.
All right, we'll wait for some more questions.
That's a good picture of the chicken.
Yeah. If the chicken shats on a not bought number, no one wins.
No, that could be. I would always go to the closest one.
Yep.
But
Okay.
there again, we were always pretty near always sold out.
Yep. Lady Barber, I forgot. Did you also work with snakes? Did you work with snakes?
Oh yeah.
Watched a bio on Jake the Snake Roberts, the wrestler, and immediately thought of you.
Wait a minute.
He had a Damien boa and pythons. Once I had a cobra in the ring also. Wow. Wow.
I worked with them, but I don't like it.
You don't like, yeah.
If I had one of those big snakes, the owner was there too, but I was always involved.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've had that very often. the big snake around here that's popular is about that big around, and it's in yellow and white, and
Oh,
it's
wow.
pretty.
Okay.
It's a very pretty snake, and they seem to be fine. They seem to be nice snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Not something I would have in my apartment, but
Mm.
the gal, her name was Kat. She was the snake expert, and she had a bunch of snakes.
Nice.
And I said to her one day, "How do you go anywhere with a snake?" She said, "I get some of my friends over. We put them in a great big pillowcase." If I had a snake like that in my house, I wouldn't have any friends at all. None of my friends will come over and help me with a snake, let me tell you. But she had a lot of different ones too, very colorful ones that we used very often. And she had great big long red fingernails.
Oh,
I
wow.
remember that part.
Roxy's mom, I went into a pawn store last week and they had their TVs that were for sale on explore.org fish tank.
Wonderful.
It was incredible. Cool.
Wonderful. That's what we're looking
Cool.
for. Yep. That's great.
Yeah. You know, there were some people that on Sunday that did a tour. A bunch of, I think some kids and some adults, and so I was telling them about the cameras.
Yeah.
And I said, you can watch. I said, there's 6 or 7 cameras on property here, and there's other
I wonder
things.
if I could approach Costco. A lot of televisions going there.
Yeah. Any
Could they hook
store,
up
any
to-
store really,
Yeah.
right? That has the display of TVs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well,
That's
there's
something to
another
think
goal.
about, right?
I will go out on those because I like that. Because it's a good product. So I don't mind harping it, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Pawn store. I have a story on pawn store. It's not how to work on this one. The pawn store generally has the 3 gold balls out in front of it, out of pawn stores.
Oh,
If they don't now, they certainly used to.
okay.
And the rumor I heard was that there was a family that had a genetic abnormality, shall we call it, of 3, where there ought to be 2.
Mm.
And it was the Medici family or something.
Okay.
I don't know. I probably have it slightly wrong, but the concept was always there. I always heard it. I heard it many times. I don't know that it was true. I don't know how you check up on something like that, but let somebody else check up on it.
Oh yeah, Sandy. Okay. So Murphy. Hi Carlene and Karen and Dogs. Only 67% bricks sold chicken shat and unsold bricks, so no winner or first place. Miss your participation in the shatting.
Well, it's up to you guys to complain and straighten things out. I'm available, but I'm out working on something else right at the moment, talking to people at places that need talking to. We had a lot of laughs. And I hate to admit it, but they gave me some cash in an envelope that had only my name on it.
Hmm.
So Judy and I ate lunch.
Nice. There you go. Crafty, one of my middle school science teachers kept his wallet in his snake cage. No thief would be interested.
There you go. I've heard of
That's
something
good.
like that before.
That's good. Larky snoring. BioBC. I was in the Apple store one day and put Explorer's SDP cams on the iPad on display. Yeah.
Good for it. Go for it. Let's have a nationwide effort.
Okay. We'll see if we get any more questions.
Well, keep your voices heard. You know, as the changes are made, the only way you can change it is by squawking up. Squeak up.
Kathy says, pawnbrokers were easily identified by their signs of 3 gold balls, a symbol of St. Nicholas who, according to legend, had saved 3 young girls from destitution by loaning them each a bag of gold so they could get married.
I never heard that one. I heard the masculine abnormality. I never heard that. I honestly never. But, you know, whatever. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are many.
Yeah, I bet. Oh.
I can see how mine would be far more inclined to be repeated.
Yes, yes. Murphy says, Carlene, love these mail calls when you tell stories. I can see what the seniors love when you visit. Keep on.
We'll keep on keeping on. We have, Judy takes bookings. People call her, and she's got bookings on it next November. I said, God, I'm 85. You don't want to book that far ahead. You know, you don't buy a large tube of toothpaste at this age, you know?
Swarm says, thank you, Karen, for fixing Carlene's computer. You're incredible. You're welcome.
That is right. You certainly are incredible on that one.
Maggie, Karen, where did you work that you're so familiar with computers? I have worked many places. I worked for a magazine in Boston for many years, just fixing computers and taking care of email servers and you name it. Then I moved to a company that bought and sold electronic components. So they sold, computers, parts to, it was like the stock market of computer parts.
Why can't you figure out how to get all these places hooked up?
I could.
I'll give you $1.
$1. Oh, I'm gonna jump on that. Yeah.
Well, it's the concept of the thing. You'd be doing so much for so many people.
Yeah. You go really early in the morning, though, right?
No!
I'm not a morning person.
Well, then I'll go later. You're not getting out of it that way. I go in the afternoon. I'll have to stay awake. I'll put an alarm clock on. Stay awake.
Yeah, so
you want to try Ira Toyota?
Sure. Okay. Sure.
I'll arrange it.
Okay.
Do I have your phone number?
I'll give it to you. Yeah. We'll figure something out.
Put it on my phone because I don't know how you put it on my phone.
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
We got to start some trouble.
I'm here enough, so
Huh?
I'm here enough, so we'll figure.
Yeah, you've got time.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Charlie would love it.
Yeah.
Because that's his mantra. Never stop learning, and you got all these people in these goddamn black televisions.
Oh, I know.
And somebody complained about it was going to cost too much money to run it. I think somebody else investigated that the other day, and it's like something like $3.42 a year in electricity to run a television.
Yeah.
That's pretty close to the number that was on that.
They're pretty efficient now.
Huh?
They're pretty efficient now, the TVs.
Yeah. I leave mine on all the time. You'd think I'd be saving $3 for it. It would be worth more. Once I shut it off, I don't know how to get it on again. It's not a nice machine. And I sent that picture of that remote to Charlie, and I said, I'm on it. And he wrote back and said he loved what I was doing. So, that's if we could pull in some big stuff like that, would be wonderful.
Yeah. Well,
I'm thrilled that you got this thing going.
Yeah.
There's an awful lot of people that don't have an awful lot of abilities to do stuff like that. Everybody uses them. My first computer was from Radio Shack and put out a tape like an adding machine. They're big.
Yeah, yeah. I remember those.
I still have it in the other room. That's what this wire is that goes.
I'm trying to think.
Somebody took the wire down. You see how on the ball I am? That wire was across there for 10 years. Down now. Okay. That probably Gwen did it. Both my children are computer experts that don't know a goddamn thing about trying to run it.
Well, it all depends. There's so many different things
That's
you
right.
can go
You're
into.
probably an expert on that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I focused on fixing issues like problems.
Oh, brother.
And just setting things up, you know. I like if a new person came into the company, I would set up their computer, phone. I would do all that. I had a lot. There was a lot.
Well, you've learned a lot, apparently. You
I have.
made that damn thing run.
I have. Be sure. Oh, Karen, I identify with you so much. I'm not a morning person either. Oh, now you know why I can stay up with the puppies.
Which apparently are going to be down in the ice house. Not here.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's not my ability to change it.
Okay. I think we're coming to the end here. I don't see any more comments. You ready to call it here?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you again. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Tomorrow
Have a
will
good
be
night.
mail call. We'll have newspaper day.